Yazd is the pearl of the Great Desert in Iran, meaning that from whatever direction you want to approach it, you have to drive for hours through an exceptionally arid desert. Uncomparable in solitude, Yazd is mostly built of cob and clay, but everything looks very carefully maintained. What distinguishes this parched city from other cities is the conspicuous way its buildings are constructed. The houses are surmounted by wind towers, which are numerous in Yazd. These constructions ensure the ventilation of the lower parts of the building, acting very much like air vents. The same architecture has been used in building enormous domes starting at ground level, acting as protective roofs for the water tanks that hold the city's water supply. Mosques can be found throughout the city of Yazd in profusion. The mosques share with the other constructions the unique architecture only seen in Yazd. Very high and narrow portals surmounted by two endless twin minarets is the characteristic of all chief mosques in Yazd. Here, like everywhere else, visitors stand in awe at the sight of the harmony and skill displayed adroitly by Iranian architecture. Recited by the pilgrims with a musical background of trickling water dripping from the cave's walls and ceiling produce a most stirring, mysterious atmosphere. The natives call this place Chak Chak, supposedly the imitation of the sound of dripping water heard at all times within the interior of the cave. Each province in Iran is famous for one or a few of its artifacts. Kerman, a fairly large province in the heart of the desert, is reputed to have the best woven carpets. The ones in Kerman are of high quality. To the touch of even the most experienced hands, the carpets feel as smooth as velvet. The light and dark hues of dyed wool designed as flowers display a rich, colorful panorama before the eyes of admirers. Most tourists are incredulous at hearing that one can find flourishing gardens even in the heart of the desert, in the suburbs of Mashhad, a city near Kerman. Tourists are always eager to see the Garden of the Prince, which is a beautiful park. Bam is a city molded in the red clay of Iran's great desert. Here again, traces of splendor and grandeur, characteristics of Iranian architecture, can easily be detected. The citadel of Bam is a most striking edifice. Its antiquity dating back to more than 2,000 years ago, perplexes all tourists. More than 3 kilometers is the length of its walls, supported by dozens of towers for the defense of the ancient city. The citadel is perched on top of a hill. From its keep, overlooking the ochre-colored mountain range to the south and the endless desert to the north, can be seen a wrought used in bygone days as a means for trade and invasion. From the summits of this extraordinary citadel, one can view not only the city, but also a long way into the desert. How free and relaxed one feels having a city under one's feet, a boundless, tawny-colored desert before one's eye, and a homely, dry wind blowing at one's face. With the hope that you have the will to pay a visit to our country, Iran Tourist Company is by all means ready to key all its services to meet your requirements.